There's a place I want to show you. It's the best spot to learn about this town. Hey, relax. Don't be so nervous.
Sure.
Come on, this way.
So,
No.
what a huge city. Shitty, nice. What a huge city. Maybe it's because of the rain, but it's a little eerie. There.
I love the view of the city from here. Oh no, it's like we're always right at the brink of dawn. Although, thanks to them, the real dawn will never rise here.
You mean Amaterasu Corporation?
Kanai Ward is isolated and out of the UG's reach. Now, Amaterasu is the de facto master of the city. None who wish to live in peace dare defy them. As long as you know your place, life can be pretty good here. Open an umbrella and the rain won't touch you. Wear a raincoat and you can even take a girl cycling. You know what I mean, right?
Kinda.
A while back, our detective agency used this building. But we were kicked out due to a contract dispute. The owner claimed renting the building out to detectives made the place unpopular. In Kanai Ward, detectives aren't even allowed to have their own offices.
Really?
I don't know what the WDO is thinking, but I don't want this town to change. It should stay the way it is. It deserves some peace and quiet. That's why this time around, I don't want any trouble. It's not easy to negotiate with these people.
I heard that Kanai Ward has a lot of unsolved mysteries.
Screams are part of the daily noise around here. They're kind of like church bells marking sunset. Whenever someone's smiling in that building, someone else in town is weeping. However, we can't go punching the guy who's smiling. We can only offer a handkerchief to those in tears before quietly slipping away. Nothing more is needed anyway. We're not superheroes or anything. We're just detectives.
Just detectives, he says. But he has the resigned smile of someone who's given up. That look tells me exactly the kind of place Kanai Ward is, in a way words couldn't begin to describe.
This fuzzhead dude comes off like an irresponsible geezer. But there's an ominous aura around him. You only end up like that if you've seen death all the time.
Could it be because of this city?
Maybe. Or maybe it's its old man stench.
Like cigarettes or... Oh, yeah.
Huh? Something wrong? Is there something on my gorgeous face? Back in the day, I was rather popular with the ladies. You may think that means I'm no longer so popular.
Yeah,
And you'd be right.
let's go.
The
He's
rain.
just like me,
it
but never
never
popular.
stops. Does it rain often here?
Oh, this stuff? Fatalists would tell you that all rain must come to a stop. But for the past few years, the rain in our town hasn't stopped falling.
For years?
Yeah, years. It started around, 3 years ago? Weird, huh? Thanks to that, We have no need for weather forecasts.
A city where it's always raining. No wonder things are so dark and damp here.
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay. No one knows why the rain never lets up. But it probably has something to do with Amaterasu.
Big
Connie
rain
Ward.
instead of big pharma.
It's such a bizarre place.
Bizarre, huh? You're not gonna make it here if you find this shocking. You'll be seeing a lot of strange things in this city, I'll tell you that much. But there's no need to overcomplicate things. Everything is just an illusion in the rain. Just think of it that way, and you'll be fine. Trust me, it's easier this way.
Is it?
Well, now that I finished showing you the town, let's head to the agency.
This place. There's a lot more to it than I thought.
What do you mean?
Oh, it smells so good here. It's like there's a florist on every corner.
Really? I don't see any flowers.
Florist of Death.
I didn't mean it literally. To me,
Oh man,
nothing
here we go.
smells sweeter than the stench of death.
The stench of death?
There are gruesome mysteries all over this place. It smells so lovely.
That sounds so ominous.
Hey! The elevator's here!
Right, coming.
Oh, we got a funky beat now. Alright. Let's go,
Now
Mr.
then.
Dude. Come on, let's go down.
Yes.
Alright. No need to be so nervous. There's nothing dangerous here. Anyway. Yeah, well, nothing really to do up here, it looks like, so let's get it going.
This area is called Kamasaki District. It's the busiest and messiest place in all of Ganai Ward. In other words, it's a lively area.
The neon
Talk
is
to people.
magical blurred in the rain. If there really is an illusion in the rain, I think it'd be the streetlights. I don't have any memories of this scenery, but it still makes me all nostalgic.
Oh, sorry. I was supposed to be
Perhaps
following you, I'm
if
sure.
A city like this one.
I just wanted to explore, see if I could talk. That's
Formed
what
my
one.
mind into a shape. It looked like this place.
Alright, alright, alright. Hello.
Hey, isn't it weird how it's not flooded, given how it's always raining here?
I had that thought, but I'm
Looks like they
sure.
have a
Oh,
good drainage system.
good
See?
drainage system.
There's a drain leading to a pipe over
Yo,
there.
I'm Yuma. Let's go.
That kind of thing creeps me out. Just imagine what would happen if I got sucked in there.
God, no.
There's a clown in the sewer staring at you!
A clown?
Made you look!
Not where I could live, dog. It rains for like maybe like half a day, and then some of the streets are like partially flooded. It's just like you're wading through like a couple inches of water. It's kind of ridiculous.
I explained briefly, but basically, Amaterasu Corp picks on detectives. My colleagues and hired assistants all quit. They said
Let's say
working here
picking
as a
on, they
detective was simply
killed
impossible.
4 of them, so.
So, you've been working as the only detective for the whole city ever since?
It's not like I can change careers. I'm a WDO detective, after all. Clients trust me to do the job. Although, most of my requests involve infidelity or finding lost pets.
What about unsolved mysteries?
The peacekeepers get to handle that. Detectives don't even get close.
Oh.
So weird. He like walk side by side with him. He's like,
But now,
get the hell behind
things
me.
could be different since you're all here.
Huh? All?
Yeah, I got a feeling feeling things will be a bit stuffy moving forward.
Is your agency up ahead?
Like I said earlier, detectives aren't allowed to work in a proper office in Kanai Ward.
Ugh, must we travel this nauseating path? I'm too blue-blooded for this.
The other master detectives are already waiting at the agency. You're the last to join us.
Other master detectives? But everyone on the train died.
Thanks to that hitman hired by Amaterasu. The WDO anticipated interference. They prepared multiple routes for entry into Kanai Ward. They covered their bases. Other master detectives arrived from routes besides the Amaterasu Express. Both official and unofficial members traveled through these various routes.
So we just had the most dangerous one. That's nice.
So it wasn't just the
You know,
Amaterasu
A
Express.
train run by the
Amaterasu
corporation that we're.
corporation caught on and tried to interfere on
whatever.
all the routes. Granted, they deny any involvement. Some routes were completely stamped out. Yours barely made it.
That tragedy happened to others too.
Excluding you, there are 4 others who survived. Unfortunately, a lot of sacrifices were made. But as a result, you could say master detectives of the highest caliber have been gathered here. Each of you did outsmart Amaterasu and made it here after all.
The highest caliber? Hearing Master get complimented really annoys me.
Why?
I wonder what these surviving Master Detectives are like. So exciting, so mysteriful.
It's a very long walk through a stinky tunnel. I gotta be real.
Here we are.
A dump.
Where's the agency?
It's right here. All right. Remember this, Yuma. The most important things cannot be seen by the eye.
I thought it was gonna be like a. What is it called? I can't think of the name. Invisible. Not just underwater, I guess. Transparent, am I thinking of?
the
Yeah,
agency?
whatever.
I thought my eyes were gonna pop out.
Welcome to the Nocturnal Detective Agency. What, you expected something a bit tidier? I guess I wouldn't call this place clean myself. But isn't it awesome? Our own submarine!
Is this really it? Our office is a sub?
You've been assigned to a sinking ship of a detective agency.
Oh, here we go. You in the fireplace? Okay.
Congratulating everyone! Our final new member has arrived at last.
Watch it! Don't just come barging in here.
What the hell?
Sorry. What are you talking about? This is my detective agency, isn't it?
Victory is mine. Pay up.
But hold on, that doesn't count. It was an accident thanks to the chief barging in here.
Nonsense. You should have expected him to return from his errand. Moreover, you should have realized he was back when our submarine resurfaced.
When you put it like that.
With my logic,
This is dude's
anything
face.
is possible.
What are they fighting about?
Hey, what are you doing with those matches? No fire is allowed on my sub.
It's just a little game. He strikes the matches one by one. He wins if he lights 10 in a row. But if he fails even once, I win. And he failed. Thus, I get all the cash.
Hang on, it was lit. The chief opened the door, which blew it out. I succeeded in lighting it, so the
This is
game
dude's accent.
continues. Next is the 7th, right? Hey, ref, how many matches was it? You can check by counting the number of chocolates on the table.
Sure thing. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, don't eat those! We're using them to count! How many are we missing now? 2 or 3? Come on, princess. How many did you eat? Be honest.
2 or 3. What comes after 3? I never remember since I so rarely count that high. Please give me just a moment to recall it.
What?
It's all ruined.
Why don't you count the number of matchsticks you've used instead?
Oh, right. I'll just count the matchsticks in the ashtray. Why the hell are there so many? Didn't you say no open flames are allowed in here?
It's harder to quit than you think.
Aha! I remember. The number 4 comes after 3. So the answer is 4. Huh? But there is still a chocolate missing.
Hang on, there were more than 4 to begin with. Did you eat another one? Wait, you're eating it right now!
It is too delicious. So this is what commoners eat. Interesting. It is simply heavenly.
Good lord, they're all stupid.
Anyway, time to pay up.
Enough! I'm using my authority as chief to end this game. And no more gambling! Do you understand you're in Kanai Ward? Don't give the peacekeepers any reasons to drop in on us. Virtue, honesty, and staying the hell out of trouble. That's our motto here at Nocturnal Detective Agency, got it? Now then, I'd like to introduce you to our final team member. Yuma Coco Head. A round of applause, please.
Nice to meet you all.
I was hoping they'd be amazing detectives, but they all look kind of dumb.
That's what I'm saying.
I wonder which one of them will die first. Him or me?
Hey, knock it off! They managed to get past Amaterasu's attacks. I'm sure they're all amazing.
Now then, Yuma, let me introduce everyone to you. First, the one sitting over there is Halara Nightmare, a great master detective. The first to arrive at Kanai Ward. The little match boy over there is Desuhiko Thunderbolt.
Wait,
What are
who's
these
the
like
match boy?
superhero names? Alright.
The beautiful lady next to him is Fubuki Clockford. She is the heiress to the famous Clockford family.
A pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
And the one inside the fireplace?
What, fireplace? But why there of all places?
He says it's calming in there. Anyway, his name is Vivia Twilight.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Okay.
Right. Now that we're all here, let's have a seat.
I think they want me to sit in that. Yeah, let's say they want me to sit in that one.
Everyone on the train died besides you? That sucks. Had I been on the Amaterasu Express, I would have solved it before anything had gone down. Damn. Missed the chance to show off my superstar self.
This short stack is so arrogant. I hate his guts. Yuma, do you like chocolate?
Yes.
Yeah, a bit.
Did you know that chocolate grows on cacao trees? The sight of all those trees with their shining silver fruit must be so splendid.
I think the silver part is just the wrapper.
Huh? Does it not grow on the tree like this? Ah, I see. I thought I was peeling back its silvery husk. What a misunderstanding to make for an adventurer such as myself.
Adventurer?
Correct. I am an adventurer and a detective.
What
It
the
is
hell
nice
is
to make
going
your
on?
acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay.
You purposely came over to talk to me? You're so kind, Yuma. Don't worry. They aren't avoiding me or anything. I prefer to be alone. A place like this gives me a sense of peace and quiet.
Okay. Oh.
I want to die someday.
I have no idea what to say to him.
Same, bro, same. Well, to Vivian, not you, Yuma. Just need to understand his aura. Alright, you next.
So you're the survivor from the Amaterasu Express massacre. You don't look like much.
That's thanks to yours truly. Otherwise, Master would have died right away.
Yuma, I'm sure you're tired from your long journey. Go ahead and find a spot to sit.
Okay, I'm gonna go in here. Yo, kitchen. Hey, yo. Shower room.
Nice.
This must be the shower. Wow, to think there's even something like this here. You're too dense to notice, but Fuzzhead and the gang are watching you like hawks. Oh yeah, we should head back soon. No, I wanted to shower. I'm stinky.
Now, all remaining agents sent to the Nocturnal Detective Agency are here. There are a lot less of you than what we originally planned.
A little bit.
Well, regardless of how many people we would have gotten, we'd still be no match against the Peacekeepers' numbers. So, we'll keep laying low down here and avoid provoking them, as we've been doing.
Huh? You want to stay submerged in this filthy river? I didn't come here to rot like sewage. I want to make a grand entrance, solve all unsolved mysteries, and become a superstar detective. Oh, and once I'm rich and famous, I'll make you all my assistants.
In Kanai Ward, solving cases won't make you famous. All information is controlled by the Peacekeepers. They simply conceal anything that's inconvenient to them. If you want to be
Okay.
famous in this town, it's much easier if you're a villain.
I see. Got it.
Wait, don't actually do it! Don't instigate anything with those guys. Got it?
I'm just kidding around.
Are you sure about that?
Why is the WDO gathering master detectives in Kanai Ward? What do they want us to do?
Honestly, I don't know what the WDO is thinking either. I just found out about this recently myself.
You didn't receive any instructions?
Not yet, at least. I'm hoping they'll call us eventually. But before that, there's something I need to verify first. Yuma, it's about you.
Huh? Me?
Why is your last name Coco Head? It's pissing me off.
I heard the Peacekeepers talking and learned about it back then, but... Do you really have amnesia?
Huh? Amnesia?
Yeah, seems like I do. I don't remember anything from before getting on the Amaterasu Express.
Ah, then you and I are alike. We are amnesia buddies, Yuma.
Huh? Fubuki, you too?
Indeed. I cannot remember what I had for breakfast. I cannot even recall how I got here.
Oh no, she's dumb.
I think you're just forgetful.
Don't make things even more complicated.
My apologies.
What is the source of your amnesia? Is Amaterasu Corporation responsible?
No, it doesn't seem likely. I was still at the station when I woke up.
So you really don't remember anything. I'm surprised you got past Amaterasu's attacks like that.
I probably can't tell him it's thanks to the pact I made with the Death God.
You better not. Talking about me breaks the contract.
I think I was just lucky. Chief saved me in the end.
Well, you can work off your debt to me. So you really don't know who you are? In other words, you don't remember if you're a detective?
That's correct. Oh, but I do have a letter from the WDO. And this outfit is definitely mine because it fits perfectly.
I don't doubt you. That's not what I'm worried about. I've already verified your identity.
Huh? You know who I am?
I didn't just daydream in the park
What did I just hit a button?
and feed pigeons while y'all were heading here.
You weren't?
I checked the routes everyone used and provided support wherever I could. Unfortunately, most of the info was kept secret, so supporting you was all I could do. At the very least, I did manage to obtain info about the Amaterasu Express. Then again, it was mostly thanks to Halara and Desuhiko since they arrived so early.
I got the passenger list from Amaterasu Corporation using my special forte. That ability is top secret, so I'm not gonna tell you about it just yet.
Your name was on the passenger list, Yuma. Once we knew your name, obtaining more information was easy. I researched the histories of everyone on the list.
I guess I'm sure if I wasn't actually a detective, I should have some sort of basic biography on me. I'm assuming there would be some sort of database.
This doesn't sound like something you need to hear.
What? Of course it is! I might finally get to learn about my past! So, who am I?
The truth might surprise you, but among the master detectives registered at the WDO, no individual with the name Yuma Cocohead exists.
What do you mean?
5 master detectives were summoned to the Amaterasu Express.
So I was
That is an
the
undisputable
fake one, I
fact.
guess. Yeah, I guess that was a whole thing. The beginning of the, I guess, prologue.
But a detective in training was also summoned.
Detective in training?
That's you, Yuma. Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO. You may be part of the organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
So, I'm not really a master detective yet?
That sounds about right. You never fail to amuse me, Master.
Despite that, I know for sure you'll be an integral part of our team. I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
An ability? So I do have some sort of special power too?
Your record claims that you're a great cook. Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
Your lake is made.
I don't know if I can. I don't have any memories about cooking. Never mind. Did my profile mention anything else? Like where I used to live or my personal history?
It didn't have any details of the sort. You see, you've got a trainee's profile, not a proper master detective's.
I see.
You know, trainees are kind of like appetizers at a restaurant, don't you think? I guess that makes you the appetizer detective! Don't worry, I'll do my best to train you from the ground up to be a great detective.
Sure, that's a good idea.
What's wrong? There's nothing to feel ashamed about. Everyone starts off as a trainee. Also, not everyone can use their forte from the get-go, though some are born rather gifted. Still, no matter how much talent you have, you require the right training to make the most use of your abilities.
Let's say what
No
it
matter
is,
how
or something
smart
to do
they
with
are
just
or how dexterous their fingers,
Mystery Labyrinth.
no surgeon dives straight into surgery. The same goes for master detectives. If you want to do things the right way, you have to learn it.
So everyone here also trains at the World Detective Organization?
The WDO requires a 2-year training period for all agents. Note, during that
Oh, shit.
time, the agent's
Yeah, skip that.
paranormal disposition is honed into a forensic forte, specializing in investigation.
Okay.
And those who manage to develop their forte are certified as master
So I
detectives.
don't have one necessarily created yet. I just have some aptitude for it. Is that what it's trying to say?
Like me. Plus, once you become a master detective, you get a detective deed from the WDO.
By the way, not all detectives working for the WDO are master detectives.
Okay.
There are regular detectives, like myself, who don't have fortes.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Oh, really?
I was wondering if that was going to be his forte reveal, like earlier, where it's like mine. It's like, like he has like a can hide things and obscure things or something like that. With like his submarine, we kind of figured it might just be like a boat or house on the water, but no, he just doesn't have one. Okay.
I still got my detective deed. It doesn't say master detective on it, but it still holds the same weight. A forte mostly depends on innate talent. Some people will never develop it, no matter how much effort they put in.
So it doesn't mean I have one, but I could.
That doesn't mean they can't be a detective.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone can get a detective deed as long as they complete their training.
So is that my case as well? I don't think
Well,
I have
it's
any
either going to be
special
one or the
abilities.
other. It's I'm going to be the most plain person of all time, or I'm going to be the strongest master detective to ever detective in the mastering.
There is no record about your forte.
Oh,
You could be like me and have no special powers.
I knew it.
Who cares about that? You've got me, Master.
Look, there's no need to be so down about having no forte of your own. That has nothing to do with whether you're a good detective or not. Even a kid or a delinquent can be a master detective if they're good at one thing. But detectives with no special abilities must pass basic testing with flying colors before they're certified. So, in fact, you could say those without special abilities make better detectives.
Oh, you're just tooting your own horn, old man.
But being both a capable detective and a master detective would be even better. Such as myself.
You're tooting your own horn too.
Anyway, whether you have an ability or not, the fact remains that you've been striving to be a detective.
So I wanted to be a detective.
Also, keep in mind that despite being a trainee, you were given a directive. That's pretty impressive. You must be quite capable.
what is a directive? I switched. It's a
I
different
mean,
day
master
entirely since the
detectives
last
were killed,
section.
but you managed to survive.
I'm not sure if that's right.
I am sure you shall eventually remember all that you have forgotten, Yuma. Although, I still do not remember what I ate this morning, let alone yesterday's weather.
Probably rain.
It was raining. It's always raining.
Oh,
I'm good.
right. Is she this dumb on purpose? I think she's putting on an act. Maybe she's a giant skank. It's boom kill time if you fall for her, Master.
Well, it's fine. You already killed my last mommy. Well, not you specifically, but I need a new one. So
I didn't do anything.
By the way, my agency treats both trainees and detectives as the same thing. To all you master detectives, you better not drop your guard or the rookie here's gonna steal your thunder. Got it?
Go ahead and try. Too bad for you, rookie. I'm gonna take
Or kind of
all
looks like
the
a
medals.
chipmunk or something. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know.
I have
Got
no
the
design.
Fuyahiko baby face. She's just Peko mixed with Chiaki. Like, at least design-wise.
You senior detectives sure are a handful. Vivia, anything you'd like to say to the newbie?
I liked it on.
No, not really.
Okay.
A call?
That's the direct line to the World Detective Organization. So, they're finally contacting us.
I was hoping it'd be Domino's, if I'm being honest.
All communication in Kanai Ward is shut out from the outside world. So that phone is rather special. And
Okay.
obviously, it's kept secret from the Amaterasu folk.
Well, maybe fucking turn it off? Pick it up?
They're contacting us. Maybe they'll finally give us our orders.
Go ahead, rookie.
Huh? You want me to answer?
Sure.
Master!
I was petting my cat with one hand, and now okay. Anything to investigate? Probably not. Let's just go. Hello. Alright, hello. Oh.
Hello.
Who
Nocturnal
in the
Detective Agency.
God diddly
Please
dang
state your
fuck are
business.
you? Is your nose just that long, or is it? Tell me that's not a giant nose.
Good work, all of you.
Oh,
I
okay.
assume
It's his
everyone is
facial hair, and there's
present.
like a line. What in the dog? These designs. You know, Danganronpa had some weird designs, but I'm thinking this is definitely up there, like with Mr. Moneyman or his Swank or whatever the hell his name was.
So few of you survived. Far less than I anticipated, but considering who survived, this should suffice.
What the hell? Who's this grandpa? He acts like he's hot shit.
Well, beats me. I've never seen him before. My contact is usually someone totally different.
Perhaps he dialed the wrong number?
Sure.
No, that's impossible. This is a direct line to the WDO. Who are you? Would you mind telling us your name?
You.
A name. Unfortunately, I discarded my name long ago. Now, I simply go by number 1. I'm sure you've heard of me.
No, I haven't.
Number 1?
I think Squirrel Man has.
You're joking? Seriously?
Okay, they all have.
My sincerest apologies for my rude behavior.
I didn't expect number 1 himself to appear. This must be very serious business.
I'm
then.
assuming number 1 detective.
Is he a big deal or something?
Number 1 is the top master detective, leader of the World Detective Organization.
The top detective of the WDO?
He rarely ever shows himself. Thus, no one knows his true identity. He is only known among detectives as number 1.
He's the top of the World Detective Organization?
It's just some old man.
Hey!
I am here to give those of you who arrived your instructions. There is a dangerous secret lurking here, which we refer to as Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Good name.
Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
However, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret isn't a problem affecting only this city.
Do you think it's like Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying in wait, or? Fuck, alright, I must
There is a
know.
chance it relates to the ongoing great global mystery.
Kanai Ward, ultimate secret.
Hence why I chose to deliver your orders directly. Move swiftly to investigate Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. Doing so will assist us in solving the great global mystery. That is all.
Huh? That's it?
Yeah, that
How about some clues?
Why do you think you're there? If you're a detective, search for clues yourself. Providing any information beforehand will merely result in misconceptions.
Understood.
Do you recall the World Detective Organization's creed? A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case.
he's got a little heart tattoo on his neck. I just noticed that.
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
I heard that every single day during training. But it's not something you can easily put into practice.
Is that true, Master?
I don't remember at all.
Mysteries are the greatest threat to humanity. The WDO will not allow mysteries to go unsolved. They shall be eradicated with sagacious wit and indomitable will. We must guide the lost souls of victims to paradise in the name of truth. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world.
All right.
Did you hear that? We got a direct order from number 1. We play our cards right, we're guaranteed to get promoted. I'm hyped.
He teed.
It isn't so simple. Just look at how much we sacrificed to get you here. Kanai Ward's ultimate secret must have something to do with Amaterasu Corporation.
Yeah, probably.
Which means we have to snoop on them. They're gonna wipe us out.
So it's a
Yeah,
full
probably.
war then. The WDO is serious.
War is awful. I myself am a pacifist.
Well, it's something we have to do from here on.
There you go again with your jokes.
Fubuki, were you listening?
Huh? I was. However, I was also lost in my own thoughts.
You weren't listening then!
So, Chief, any ideas about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
This place
Hey, it's like the ZL button. I like set the controller on my leg and it
has
does
so
it. I'm
many
sorry.
secrets that I have no idea where to start.
Where's the auto button? Can I just do that so I can set it down to the text?
But one thing that comes to mind is
Probably
this
helps.
unending rain. I think.
He said that it has something to do
The
with
rain
the great
machine.
global mystery, too.
I have no clue what that is.
Well, for now, let's sneak into Amaterasu Corp and start gathering up info.
Good idea. Good idea.
Don't you dare do anything dangerous like that. It's not like they're leaving secrets in easy to reach spots.
Well, then what are we supposed to do?
You really want to know? The right thing to do is absolutely nothing. Jeez. How did it end up like this?
Come on. You need to snap out of it, Chief.
I've got a bad feeling about all this. Who would have guessed number 1 would show up? Ah! All I wanted was to sink quietly into the river.
Are things really that bad?
Yeah, lives are at stake here. Danger
Yeah.
is a daily occurrence in all of Kanai Ward.
I'm used to wagering my life like poker chips. It feels like my path.
Maybe for you, but I'm not that way. Who said I wanted that? I got it. Let's pretend like we didn't hear a thing. No, I know that's impossible. Given the sacrifices that were already made, the WDO can't back down now. I guess we have no choice.
Chief Yako.
Everything that goes down in this city is handled by the peacekeepers of Amaterasu Corporation. They simply fabricate or cover things up in whatever way's most convenient for them. In other words, the truth they're hiding may be connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
I mean, aside from our thing,
Some of these cover-ups
curious
may
how
be
we're
clues
supposed
for
to-
unsolved mysteries then.
But there are tons of cases where they covered up the truth.
Yeah, like how are we supposed to actually solve anything? And, you know, in a sense, obviously we have the whole mystery labyrinth. So, I mean, we technically solved it by taking out the hitman, but didn't really do anything different. Like we just kind of scraped by. So I'm really curious how that's gonna work. I mean, I guess unless you're taking out like heads of the corp, I'm still kind of confused in where this would go, because it seems like, from a realistic standpoint, like you're just completely boned and there's nowhere to go. So, I mean, okay,
Then what
but
we need
I'll
to
just
do is
keep letting it
clear.
go.
Huh?
Don't stare at me, dumbfounded rookie. We've got to crush each unsolved mystery one
I mean,
by
yeah,
one.
slowly take it out, I guess, but I don't know.
All of them?
I suppose that's one way to solve whatever's going on.
Not a terrible idea, all things considered.
Fine. All right, listen up.
Start slow.
Truth be told, I wish this day had never come. But part of me knew that it was inevitable. Our goal now is to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. We'll be up against Amaterasu Corporation. So please, be extremely careful. We don't know what these guys will do to interfere with us. That said, you all survived the deadly trip to get here, so I'm sure you're up to the challenge. We've been trapped in this rain for a long time now, but it's time to put an end to that. Please, help me save this city.
You heard him, Master. I love it. Things are getting interesting. Mr. Ball!
In the unending rain, through the winding neon cityscape, draped in my raincoat, I roam in search of my missing memories. What secrets lurk in this labyrinth of drainage pipes? We have yet to find the answer. The story of detectives facing the darkness that enshrouds the truth is about to begin.
Just got through the intro. I didn't even realize there wasn't an intro technically yet. Getting the intro like, what, 5 hours in? Yeah, that was the end of the prologue. Jesus Christ. I think the longest prologue of any of these games so far.